Welcome to Season 2, Episode 12 of Anchor News Now. I'm Wade Nelson.
And I'm Carter Surgeon. The Avon Lake Drama Club presented a performance of The Christmas Story, the musical, this past week. A lot more work goes into that than you may think. So let's take a peek behind the curtain and see what it takes to bring this show to life.
Well, I've never been like the lead of a show before, so that's pretty fun. But I mean, overall, Christmas shows are so exciting.
I'm really excited for like the fact that this is like my first time ever being in like a lead role, and I also just love working with some of my close friends like Jeremy and AJ, and it's just really fun overall just to be able to have this opportunity.
Honestly, I'm most excited for just being the old man in the major award. It's the best number in the show, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
I like Scene 7 when I get to talk about Ralphie saying the F word, fudge. I like that one. That's a fun scene.
I try not to look at things as them being difficult, but we do have a lot of obstacles, and that can naturally just come from, we have a lot of things as actors that we're trying to balance out in our lives. So personal lives, academics, our extracurriculars, other things that we're doing. It can make it tricky to prioritize.
I have a lot of the same lines, but slightly different and just in slightly different parts of the show, and it's very hard, but it's like part of being an actor.
What is the hardest part about being in the show?
Lines.
The easiest part is definitely having like chemistry with the rest of the family, considering like I'm already close with the people playing the characters.
What is the easiest part about the show for you?
When I get to walk off stage and not say lines.
Earlier this week, we got a chance to have a sit-down interview with the Lorain County and SWC Player of the Year, Aubrey Kirk. She led the way for the Shore Gals all season and into the postseason, where they made it all the way to the regional semis. Now let's send it over to our lead sports analyst, Tyler Burke, for insight on how this was all possible.
Today we are here with an exclusive segment with our Lorain County Player of the Year, Aubrey Kirk, for the Avon Lake volleyball team. Aubrey, now that the season has ended, how do you think the season went?
Personally, I think our season went really well. We ended up making it to the Sweet 16 and regional semis. We lost to Avon in the regional semis in 5 sets. I think it was a good game to end on, even though we lost and it was against Avon, but it was a good game to end on, I think.
Did you guys think you would make it that far in the playoffs?
One of our goals this season was to make it to regional finals this season, so we made it to regional semis, so I think it definitely was a successful season making it that far.
What did it mean to you personally to win an SWC title and not only win the SWC Player of the Year, but also Lorain County Player of the Year?
I mean, I couldn't have done any of it without my team. I couldn't have gotten these awards without them, and they got me to this position, so I just have to thank them for all their help of having me achieve these awards.
And with all these awards, have you ever thought about playing at the next level?
Yeah, I went through the recruitment process when I was like 16. But as of right now, I don't think I'm going to play in college. I'm a little skeptical about it still, though, so we'll see.
What kind of impact do you hope you left behind for the underclassmen and rising seniors?
I hope I left back just a positive impact, just to always encourage the team next year and years on, to always just be positive and have a good work ethic and always encourage each other.
And what were some of your best memories and highlights over the course of your 4 years?
My sophomore year was definitely a lot of fun. The seniors that year were a lot of fun for me, and these past 2 years as well, the underclassmen were just so much fun for me that we all built just such a great relationship. Going to University of Kentucky over the summer for preseason this year as a team was a lot of fun, and our locker room pre-rituals are a lot of fun as well.
All right, well, thank you, and that wraps up our exclusive segment with the Lorain County Volleyball Player of the Year, Aubrey Kirk.
The Shoremen boys basketball team season starting up again. Coming out of being the SWC champs, expectations are high for them this season. They recently played a 3-team scrimmage this past week against Elyria Catholic and Cuyahoga Falls and opened the regular season against Brunswick. Let's take a look at how they did and explore the outlook for this season.
The Shoremen basketball team last season had a record of 19-4 and an impressive SWC record of 11-2. Winning the conference for the first time since 2011. With multiple juniors that played last year, such as senior Tyler Burke, senior Derek McCrum, and senior Peyton Lurch, and more, They all know what it takes to win the conference and to be an SWC champ. Come and support the Shoremen and watch them take down the Blue Devils at home December 1st, Friday.
We're back with the second edition of Beyond the Textbook. In this episode, we take a closer look into the day-to-day life of our own Mrs. Marsala, our beloved French teacher and cheerleading coach at Avon Lake High School. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Dina Marsala and I teach French. Some days I'll be here early for a French club or a National French Honor Society meeting. Then I have first period, which is French 4 Honors, and French 5 AP together. And that is one of our higher levels. And we work towards the AP testing that they would take at the end of French 5 AP. Second period is planning, so I get to go through and make sure everything is ready, find new activities, create new things for the students. Third period is French 4 Honors, French 5 AP again, so we also continue working on the AP themes that we have to do. There are 6 themes. And then French 3 Honors is 4-5, and we are doing some great things in there as well. We're currently reading a fun story. My goal walking in every day is to make connections with my students. I want to make sure that they learn French, of course, but I want to make sure that they feel comfortable and safe in my classroom and that they're having fun. No matter what we're doing, we have a little bit of fun each day, something to make it stick. I always tell them that it's my secret way of helping them learn by having the silly activities that we do, the silly stories we read. It's all about that connection. Then 8-9 is French 2 Honors. So French 2 Honors is where I have students who just came from Learwood, plus students who I had here last year in French 1. After that class, it is 8-9, and that is a French 3 Honors as well. And we're still doing the fun story, the movies, and we're moving on to the 4 level at that point. And then I end the day with French 2, and that is one of my larger French 2 classes that I've had, and they are a load of fun as well. So after school, we have cheerleading practice most days. During football season, we'll go out to the track and work. During basketball season, we go into the auxiliary gym and we have practice for a couple hours. And then on Fridays, we also have games for football. And then on basketball season, we would have Tuesdays and Friday games as well. So a long time ago, I was in 3rd grade and I had a teacher named Mrs. Fields, and she was a wonderful woman. And the biggest thing that everybody wanted to do at that point was to carry her purse down to any assembly. And anytime that I got to do that, I felt like the most special person in the room, which now it's kind of silly, but it just made that connection with us. She made us feel special the whole year. And after I had her as a teacher, I knew that I wanted to be a teacher as well. After that, I moved to Ohio and I found Mrs. Screpa, who was my French teacher in Medina, and she was awesome. She taught me that French could be fun and that you didn't have to teach out of a book. You didn't have to do things the way that it used to be. And that made my love of French grow, so I decided to be a French teacher after that. And that's a day in my life.
We decided to throw in a little extra fun this episode by having a blind soda tasting.
That's right. Our correspondents, Ava Shieldwatcher, Emma Caton, and Anna Arnold, the victims of this challenge, thought this would be a piece of cake. Let's see how well they actually did.
Bombs up.
Hey guys, it's Emma, Ava, and Anna, and today we're going to be trying different drinks and seeing if we can guess them. Yeah. So this is our first drink. Let's try it. What are we guessing? All right, Emma, what do you think? I think that's Pepsi. 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 I can tell by how flat it is. And now we're going to try drink number 2. All right, Emma, what do you think it is? Coke. Ava? Coke. Coke. That one tastes like Pepsi too. Did you make a
Yeah, it
mistake?
tastes like Pepsi. It kind of looks green. What did you do to it? Now let's move on to the third drink. Oh, it's Sprite.
Sprite.
Sprite. Now we're gonna do drink number 4. I feel like that's Sierra Mist.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sierra
Yeah,
Mist.
Sierra Mist. Ew, that tastes so weird.
Joke's on us. And now we have drink number 5.
That's Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. Now for the last drink. No, I can't tell. Is that Dr. Pepper? Wait, I know what it is.
I can't tell you.
Go. I don't know. What do you guys think it is? I don't know.
Take another sip.
Is that Dr. Pepper too? I mean, it can't be. But like,
I think it's root beer.
I think it's cherry Coke.
Thanks for watching.
Cut the camera.
Due to the many emotional changes during the holiday season, Kenzie and Chloe joined up to help people cope with seasonal depression.
Sit back and enjoy their sick rhymes that's sure to turn your frown upside down.
Hey homie, what's up?
I've just been feeling down ever since it got cold outside.
I have a solution for you. Listen to this.
Yo, listen up kids. Let's talk about the seasons may change your feelings for literally no reason. Seasonal depression comes and goes. Due to the weather, it totally blows. You might feel tired, unmotivated. Well, Kenzie and I, let's demonstrate it.
When you're feeling all blue and cold, go and chat with someone and find someone to hold. It's important to take care of yourself through these tough times. That's why we made this rap to stay in rhyme.
That is all, folks. Don't get it twisted. Mental health matters, so let's take a listen.
And finally, Week in Tech is back with another episode.
I wonder what this week's episode is about.
Let's go.
Welcome back to Week in Tech, where we discuss the latest in tech news and where I should really change the name from Week in Tech to Month in Tech. Our Christmas special this time includes the fall of OpenAI, and apparently this all started because the board of directors held a secret meeting to determine whether now former CEO Sam Altman was naughty or nice. Apparently the board of directors chose to vote him off the ship and instead bring in former Twitch CEO Emmett Shear. However, after 700 OpenAI employees got so mad they wrote a letter saying they would leave the company if Sam Altman wasn't restored and the board of directors didn't resign, the new board chose to resign and bring in a new board that has now reinstated Sam Altman as CEO. We love the end to a good Christmas story about controlling the world's power with AI. What about something a little more jolly overall? Well, there's some amazing news that will definitely help owners of large dog breeds. A San Francisco biotech company called Loyal has found a way to increase big dog breeds' lifespans. Most larger dogs don't have as large of a lifespan as smaller dogs. And dogs like the Great Danes and the Bernese Mountain Dogs live for only around 8 to 10 years. However, Loyal has found a way for you to stay with your big baby for quite a little bit longer. Gasp! Bad news, everyone. Your data is completely unsafe as we speak, and also you're irradiated. Get away from everyone as fast as you can. No, I'm kidding. But a lot of people are very concerned about recent changes due to the iPhone with the new iOS 17 update. There's a new feature called Name Drop, and alongside that, Apple is in more drama over a apparent radiation coming off of the iPhone 12. To cover the iOS 17 drama, there's a new feature called Name Drop that works similarly to AirDrop. Kinda. Basically, it's like AirDrop, but instead you share your contact information with people who put their phone within centimeters of yours. You can turn this feature off, but it is on by default. However, police in many counties are just telling you to turn it off or risk having your data stolen, compromised, tortured, and fed leftover cold turkey. Now the story relating to you being irradiated, that's only a concern if you use an iPhone 12, and even then it's small enough that you would never notice any difference from the radiation that comes off of all of your devices. Many retailers have since taken the iPhone 12 off sale, and some countries, namely France, are recalling and banning the iPhone 12. Don't worry, you'll only start feeling the effects of the radiation in 2,000 to 3,000 years. You probably remember seeing videos of it last year, but Amazon's Astra robot has finally found its first gig. It's a security guard. Amazon claims it can patrol and map up to 5,000 square feet. It starts at around $2,400 for businesses with a $60 a month subscription to allow it to protect your business. People who also have a Ring Pro doorbell and pay for its subscription can link the two together to create the ultimate security guard. The virtual bodyguard. And finally, a subject I know many care about, Grand Theft Auto 6 is finally getting its announcement trailer this month. In a tweet by Rockstar, the creators of the Grand Theft Auto series celebrating their 25th anniversary, they talked about the next installation in their popular series having revealed this December. It's very likely that the Game Awards will announce GTA 6, and we'll learn for the first time details that haven't totally been leaked about the game, and see footage that contains content that totally wasn't leaked last year. All in all, it's going to be a good day for gaming that day. Except for Starfield, because it got snuffed by Mario. Well, that's it for this episode of Week in Tech. Come back around next year when something will happen. Some news. Who knows? I'll catch you all later.
Well, that's all for us.
Thanks for tuning in, and remember, you can watch this episode and many more on our YouTube channel. There's new episodes every week.
And be sure to subscribe. For Anchor News Now, I'm Wade Nelson.
And I'm Curtis Sargent. We'll see you in the next episode.